Hello, Adele Bates here, behaviour and education specialist, keynote speaker and author of Miss I Don't Give a Shit, Engaging with Challenging Behaviour in Schools. So I am up in Liverpool now. If you can see there, that building is a derelict building with really cool graffiti on, which is the old Little Woods factory. Who remembers Little Woods? Amazing. Apparently it's been taken over by some kind of film thing. Not sure what's happening there. So I've been up in Liverpool again. I've been here before. Thank you for welcoming me back. Working with a school, and really, I must say, an incredible school that is doing some fantastic work around behaviour and inclusion across the board, and yet a staff that sometimes still blame themselves and get worn down by behaviour because they are human staff, as you might be too, and so you might have experienced this too. When in those moments with behaviour, when it gets hard, when you feel like you're bashing your head against the wall, when you feel like colleagues are doing it wrong, or you're trying different strategies and it's kind of going against each other, and if we're not careful in those situations, we start by ending blaming ourselves, thinking we're not good enough, thinking we're not in the right profession, thinking there's something that we're not getting and we should be, or we might end up blaming the kids as well and feeling resentful. You know, why do our kids do this in this school? And I think what was interesting, a point that came up, and I'm just reading through the feedback now. I'm in the park reading through the feedback. It's what I do after a training session just to digest it. Is actually a lot of the behaviours aren't personal that we have to deal with or we have to support, and we're able to see that more clearly when we look after ourselves first. And this goes back to chapter 1 of my book in Miss I Don't Give a Shit. It's that self-care piece. It's that when I've slept well, when I've ate well, I can support behaviour more effectively, and I don't take it personally, which is another chapter in the book. So we've been doing a lot of work around that today. If you want something similar for your school, then do drop me a message and we'll arrange that. And it's Isle of Man tomorrow.